What's up, guys? This is Yasin, and we just got some new DDD support in Doom of Dimensions. It actually makes sense because, you know, DDD, Dimensions, whatever, and this plays every single, you know, summoning mechanic from every Dimensions except Ritual, but that doesn't really count. And I'm extremely late on this one, so I apologize, of course, as always. I feel like I'm pretty much always late these days, and the reason for that is because I've been extremely overwhelmed with, like, personal life stuff, so yeah, really sorry for that. But I'll try my best to, like, come back to, you know, regular uploads soon enough. Don't worry about it. Anyways, before we go any further, you already know the drill. Smash the like and subscribe button and check out my blue as in Crystron spreadsheet on my website, yacineygo.com. First link at the top of the description box below. And with that being said, let's get right into it. So the first monster is DD Lance Soldier, level 2 Dark Fiend Tuner, 400/400. First and second effect once per turn. So you can target one DD monster you control, increase its level by up to the number of dark contract cards you control and in your grave. I mean, sure, okay. If this card is in your grave, you can target one dark contract card you control, destroy it, and if you do special summon this card by banishing, release the field. Isn't that just like DD Lamia? I don't really see how this card is like insane. Maybe I'm missing something, but I don't know. It's probably just fine. DD Defense Soldier, level 4 Dark Fiend. You can only use the first and second effect once per turn. And then you can activate one of these effects. So either target one DD card in your Pendulum Zone, special summon it. Okay, yeah, this by default has to be really good. Or banish one DD monster from a grave. If your DDD monster attacks this turn, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. That's fine. I mean, yeah, it pretty much includes like all of your DD monsters, I believe. So yeah, you can go like attack and then chain like Twin Twister, destroy 2 back row. Your opponent can't judgment that. It's never gonna come up, but you technically, theoretically could do that. And then you can banish this card from a grave, add one DD Pendulum monster from your face-up extra deck or graveyard to your hand. I mean, this is actually kind of cool. And you can use both the first effect, which is really good, and also the second effect. Ah, okay, and it's not a Pendulum monster itself, so that's pretty nice. I mean, it's a good card to Foolish, it's a good card to summon, it can be an extender. Honestly, it just looks great. It looks really good. I think this is like a 9 out of 10, and this to me looks like a 7 just because I don't really see how this looks like significantly better than Lamia. Again, maybe I'm missing something, I don't know. Anyways, DDD Zero the Mice King Zero Machina. What is this? Level 8 Dark Fiend Pendulum? Oh, it's not an extra deck monster. Oh, I thought that was gonna be like an upgrade of the other Machina, whatever monster, but apparently not. Pendulum skill of 0. Hey, not bad. So it's a great card to place with the Gilgamesh. You can only use the Pendulum effect of this card's name once per turn. During your main phase of this card was activated this turn. Does Gilgamesh actually place or activate the cards? I actually have to double check. You can place one Dark Contract, continuous spell, or trap from your deck face up on your field. Oh my god, holy crap, this card is broken. Oh my god, it even places a Dark Contract trap card face up. Oh my god, hold on a second. This looks actually completely insane. That could be Eternal Darkness. And yeah, this card is yeah, it's pretty much like kind of like a D-Bear. It's like a permanent warning point. Yo, low-key, DDD actually has like options for everything. It's actually kind of scary. But this looks really insane. And again, I'm gonna double check Gilgamesh, the Link monster, just to double check if it places or activates, because if it activates, then yeah, it's way too good. Blah blah blah. Place 2 DD Pendulum monsters with different names from your deck in your Pendulum Zone. Okay, so Gilgamesh, if you place this card in your Pendulum Zone, you won't be able to search a Dark Contract card. So just keep that in mind. By the way, I've actually realized when I reviewed Dark Magician of Chaos, some people said something that is just not correct. They said that you can use Celine to revive back Dark Magician of Chaos. Where are you guys finding this? Because the card says must be fusion summoned or like special summoned by its own summoning condition. It doesn't say must first be summoned that way. So yeah, you definitely can't Celine unless again I'm missing something. And this time I definitely should not be missing something, except if people are actually just cheating or something. Then maybe they're the ones that, you know, whatever. Anyways, monster effect, first and second effect once per turn. If you face up DDD and or Dark Contract card you control this turn while this card is face up in your extra deck, even during the damage step, you can special summon this card. Then you can destroy one card on the field. Oh my, yo, what? What? This is actually insanely broken. Oh my god, okay. Actually, that's like, maybe this justifies this effect, where like you destroy your Dark Contract cards, and then you summon this, and then you summon this, and then you can make a level 10 or 11 or 12 Synchro monster. I'm pretty sure like the Synchro monsters are all level 10s anyways, and by all I mean 1. Actually, no, there's two. There's Super Doom King Bright Armageddon. There you go. I'm definitely gonna forget the name in 2 seconds. And DDD Gust High King Alexander. That one I do know. It's just another one of those monster reborns. They're pretty much all monster reborns, kind of. I mean, this deck has like infinite extender plays, but yeah, this card so far is actually like completely cracked. Like super mega overpowered. And then if this card in the monster zone is destroyed, you can place it in your pendulum zone. Alright, so I mean, yeah, sure, it's pretty nice. The issue is that this card actually does absolutely less than nothing in your hand. No, never mind, it's a pendulum monster. I lied. Okay, yeah, so this card is never bad. It's always good. And yeah, it's always good. Yeah, no, this card is broken. Actually, oh my god. All the flaws that this card usually would have for being a high-level monster, it just gets nullified by the fact that it's a one-card starter. Like, you get now the Dark Contract, hold on a second, what's the name again? I kind of forgot. Swamp? No, it's not Swamp. Dark Contract with the Gate, I think. That one searches your Kepler or Copernicus or whatever, and then you play from there. Who cares? Whatever, you get what I'm trying to say. So yeah, this is a one-card starter. Dark Contract with the Gate, one-card starter. And then this effect, pretty broken. This effect, good as well. So far, so good. I'm really satisfied with these cards. Anyways, I think this is a record. This might very well be the first quadruple D monster in Yu-Gi-Oh! Let me double check. Actually, I'm lying. There is actually another one. DDD Super Dimensional Sovereign Emperor Zero Paradox. Holy shit. Yo, whoever gets paid to come up with these names, you are a legend. I swear to God, I hope I actually, like, have your job one day. But yeah, 4D Great Dimension King Arc Crisis. What the hell? Anyways, level 12 Dark Fiend Fusion Pendulum Effect. What is this? Only for DDD, right? And then Pendulum skill of 13, and it's a big boy. 4,000 attack and defense. It's ridiculous. You can only use the Pendulum effect of this card once per turn. You can target any number of Dark Contract cards you control, destroy them, then special summon up... Yeah. Oh, no. Then just special summon up to that many Doom King Pendulum monsters from your deck and or extra deck. Oh my god. Okay, now you actually get rewarded for playing the Doom King monsters, because honestly, they didn't really look too good. Now, at the very least, you can summon Doom King Armageddon. The card itself, it doesn't look like a great card. I remember that it was one of those cards that wasn't actually seeing play, but the extra deck monsters are actually kind of decent. Purple Armageddon, and then Doom King Armageddon, and then, yeah, Super Doom King Dark Armageddon. It's like going second effects. Yeah, when discarded, you can attempt, blah, blah, blah. You can detach, and then target up to blah, blah, destroy them. Yeah, okay, so it's like board-breaking cards, maybe I'm missing something, maybe it's better, but it's just like a lot of destruction, some burning, and then when you battle something, you do things. But yeah, the monsters themselves, they're not like super insane, but obviously I'm not gonna complain, I don't care. Still a really good card. And then Monster Effect. Materials, 4 Fiend Monster. Oh, by the way, I forgot, yeah, this is a Fiend Monster, so sorry, a Fusion Monster, so it's not like you can draw it. Yeah, obviously, right? So you need 4 Fiend monsters to make it, 1 Fusion, 1 Synchro, 1 Xyz, and 1 Pendulum. This face-down card in the extra deck must first be either Fusion Summon or Special Summon by banishing the above cards from your field and or grave. Okay, so it's basically like Vicious Astrolaud, which is great. You can only Special Summon this boy once per turn this way, no matter which method you use. We've seen the exact same clause on Dark Magician of Destruction. If this card is Special Summon, you can negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls. Okay, so it's kind of like a Dark Ruler that can get negated. Can attack all opponents' monsters once each. You are 100% killing your opponent once you summon this card, because you're negating everything. It's an Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, 4,000 attack. Merry Christmas, you die after like 2-3 attacks. And obviously, if it dies, then you place it in your Pendulum Zone. That makes a lot of sense, otherwise there's no way for you to get that effect off. Okay, so I think overall it's a cool card. It looks actually quite easy to summon, ironically enough, because the DDD deck, I mean, it spams the shit out of this mechanic, so... yeah, it's really nice how you can get nibbed. And I feel like it's very easy for you to, like, fully recover through the nib now. It's not like DDD really loses super hard to nib, because Konami has been putting in a lot of effort to do everything in their power to not ban Caesar. And maybe, just maybe, DDD can be played very well with the Fiendsmith engine. I'm just saying random shit, I have no idea. I'm not a DDD player, I don't know anything about the deck, but if you are a DDD GOAT, please let me know if this is factual information or not. I really need to know in the comment section. Anyways, this one is DDD Founder King Clovis. Again, I actually kind of do... yeah, okay, it makes sense. Level 6 Dark Fiend Synchro, generic. You can only use the first effect once per turn. If this card is Synchro Summon, you can target one of your banished DDD monsters. Or if you control a Dark Contract card, you can target one in your graveyard instead, special summon it. I mean, that's fantastic. That's great. If this card becomes banished, you can activate this effect. If your DD monster attacks a defense position monster this turn, inflicts piercing battle damage. Yeah, you banish this, and then, like, this becomes, like, a monster that attacks everything and does piercing. And also, if you have, like, the effect of this, then your opponent also cannot activate cards or effects when you battle. So yeah, you can give a lot of bonus effects to your monsters, which feels pretty cool, actually. I do like this. Even though I don't think it's, like, super relevant, because usually when you win games in DDD, it's because you make an unbreakable board and your opponent can't do jack shit. But the board breaking capabilities of this deck are definitely not to be underestimated. Although I am a little skeptical of the amount of flex spots that you can play. Doesn't look like the kind of deck that can play like 15 hand shafts and get away with it. Anyways, DDD Wisdom King Solomon. Wait, what? Okay. Rank 4 Dark Fiend, 2 level 4 DD monsters. Okay, so it's not generic, unlike High Wave King Caesar. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's once per turn. You can detach one material from this card. Add one DD card from your deck to your hand. Okay, that's great. That's awesome. If this card becomes banished, you can target one DD effect monster control. That effect monster gains this effect until the end of this turn. If this card destroys a monster by battle, inflict damage to your opponent equal to half of that monster's original attack. The goal is to banish this and then give this effect to the big boss monster. And then, yeah, you 100% again kill your opponent, but it just feels a little overkill. It feels like this is the kind of effect you're not necessarily relying... Hold on. Yeah, no, I get it. Okay, yeah, so... Yeah, okay. Yeah, so the goal is to banish the Synchro, the Xyz, and I'm assuming... Hold on a second. There has to be like a fusion monster also that gets this effect. And this is not a pendulum. Hold on a second. Oh, no, yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, so there has to be like another monster that when it gets banished, it gives like a broken effect to your monster. This is a Link monster. And it's a Link 3. Okay, so this is brand new. Triple D Sky King Zeus Ragnarok. Holy crap. Okay, 2+ DD monsters. You can only use the second effect once per turn. You can target one DD or Dark Contract card you control, destroy it. Also, during your main phase this turn. Oh my god, you can conduct one pendulum summon of a DD monsters. In addition to your pendulum summon this turn, you can only gain this effect once per turn. Oh my god, double pendulum summon in a deck that's really broken at pendulum summoning. Feels freaking nice. Okay, so once you summon everything with Gilgamesh, you can keep extending even more. And I feel like destroying a DD or Dark Contract card, it doesn't really feel like the end of the world because, again, when you're destroying that, then it triggers the effect of this boy right here in order to summon itself and also destroy a card if you want to. You don't have to, but it can be an interruption even. If you can destroy like a DDD or a Dark Contract card on your opponent's turn, then you can destroy something and it doesn't target, which is absolutely insane. So everything works so well with each other. It's so cool. Anyways, when your opponent activates a monster effect in the hand, Nibiru, quick effect, you can banish one DD monster and one Dark Contract card from your grave. Negate the activation. Oh, man. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Okay. So basically, right, if you can summon this in summon number 4 or 5, you are 100% Nibiru proof. So it shouldn't be too difficult, right? Yeah, because it banishes from the grave. Actually, this looks super easy to do. It's actually so convenient. You can make Gilgamesh, so that's like summon number 3, and then summon number 4 is the third monster. Well, I mean, the monster that would allow you to like link off the Gilgamesh and it to make this. And then, yeah, this is summon number 5. Your opponent tries to nib. You just negate the nib. My god, yo, Konami thought about everything. It's like, it's not just like they're giving them, like, okay cards. No, they were like, now you get a Nibiru counter. You get, like, an extra pendulum summon? Like, what? Like, this is a custom card. Like, I don't know about you, but I think this is, like, actually insanity. Because I suck with the deck, and I can already think of things that you can do with it. After, like, 5 seconds. So imagine, like, an actual good DDD player. For sure, he's cooking the goo right now. Insane. Absolutely insane. Anyways, Dark Contract with the 0 King. Bro, Konami is spoiling the shit out of DDD players. Good for you guys. Really well deserved because, man, it always takes like 10 years for DDD to actually get like relevant support. Even though it's like, it has a lot of cards, but a lot of them are actually also unplayable. Anyways, continue spell. This card is always treated as a DD card. Oh, so it's a Dark Contract card and a DD card. Oh, super easy to search. You can only use the first effect once per turn. You can target one DD card you control except itself. You can not special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except DD monsters. Also destroy that card, and if you do special summon... Whoa! Oh my god. This is broken. And it's a continuous spell, so you can just do it again and again and again. Once per turn during your standby phase, that take 1,000 damage. I feel like the new theme of the deck is actually just destroying your own Dark Contract cards or DD cards or whatever. It actually feels like it's almost beneficial for you. This is nice. This is great. I'm all for it. And this is the final card. Unfortunately, I've been enjoying this, man. Oh, I'm slowly but surely turning into a DDD player myself. Anyways, Dark Contract with a different dimension. Continuous trap, you can only use the first and third effect once per turn. This is weird, alright? It should say like first, second, and then third effect should be the continuous effect. You can shuffle 2 Dark Contract cards from your grave into the deck, then target 1 card your opponent controls or in their grave, banish it. Okay, so it's like a better version of Dark Contract with the Witch, or something like that. I think that was the name of the card. I forgot. I don't care. Once per turn during your standby phase, take 1,000 damage, no shit. And if this card is destroyed, you can gain 500 life points. Time win condition, because you can place this card face up using the level 8 guy, this one right here. It places a Dark Contract spell or trap for your deck face up, and then you destroy it, and then you gain 500. But to be fair, this deck is actually broken in time anyways, even though like it looks like you're always taking damage because of the nurse girl. You're always reversing, like instead of taking damage you gain life points and stuff like that. Then if it was destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you also gain another 500 life points. Okay, so this deck now has an even better time win condition. It has a way to negate Nibiru exactly on summon number 4 or 5, which is broken. It has multiple new ways of breaking boards, of OTKing, of actually pushing through Nibiru, of conducting an extra normal summon, another pendulum summon. This card, this is super broken. Special summon a DD monster from your deck. I don't care if I'm locked under DD monsters for the from the extra deck or whatever, from anywhere. I really couldn't care less, because DD is the kind of deck that is like perfectly good as a standalone deck. You don't have to have like any other engines if you don't want to, so that's completely fine. I think this Link 3 monster to me is actually just the best card for so far. And obviously the continuous spell, like this card is also cracked. It is insane. So yeah, these two cards broken, and then the Xyz monster, it's good. I wouldn't say it's like broken, but it's good for sure. Maybe it's actually much better than I think. The Synchro monster is fine. I'm absolutely not complaining whatsoever. This card is pretty cool, but I mean, no, it's not hard to summon. It's actually just not difficult whatsoever. Even though you have to like banish a Fusion, Synchro, and Xyz and a Pendulum monster, they can all be from the grave, so that's completely fine. And again, when you summon this card, I feel like you just can't lose. It's actually insane. My god, I love it. And then, yeah, this card is also like insanity, like way too broken. This card is also pretty nice. Oh my god, there's so many cards. And I feel like this is like one of the worst cards actually that we reviewed so far. That's the reason why I was actually a little skeptical at first. I was like, yeah, it doesn't look too great. It doesn't look like a better Lamia. Maybe it is. If you can convince me on DD Land Soldier, I'm gonna be even more sold. But yeah, so far, this is really impressive support. I'm a huge fan. Except if I'm like looking at all the cards wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is like custom card support. So yeah, you guys let me know how you feel about these new cards in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.